Okay, spelling group number 1. Ready for spelling? Today is September the 21st, Monday. You're going to need a clean piece of line paper. You're going to write your name and date, 9/21/20. And on the top of it, you can write spelling number 14. This is video number 14 and it's spelling number 14. All right? Okay. I'm going to give you, I couldn't decide whether to give you 5 or 10 spelling words, but I think you guys can do these 10 spelling words. All right, your first spelling word. We're on section I3. Actually, you don't have a book, so don't worry about that. Let me give you your first spelling word is going to be away. Away. My dog ran away. Away. It's 2 letters. I'm sorry, 2 syllables. Away. My dog ran away. Okay, so I'm going to give you when I give you the rules, I want you to repeat the rule in your head, or you can repeat it out loud so you can remember the rules. You need to remember the rules. Group 1, I give you what the rules are. By the time you get to group 2 or 3, you need to know what the rules are for yourself, all right? I won't be repeating them all the time. I'm repeating them now until you memorize them. So this letter has 3 sounds, a, ah, and here we say away. It's saying it's saying the second sound. Vowels almost always use their first sound unless something tells them to say their second sound. So we need to figure out what the rule is. There's a rule that says a vowel at the end of a syllable will say its second sound. So it is at the end. It's actually both at the beginning and at the end of a syllable because it's the only letter in that syllable. So a vowel at the end of a syllable will say its second sound. That's the rule for changing a vowel to its second sound. Over here, way. Okay, we have a multi-letter phonogram. You should be able to recognize that multi-letter phonogram. It's one of the first multi-letter phonograms that you learned. Don't forget to watch the multi-letter phonogram video every day, all right? And it's A, 2-letter A that we may use at the end of an English word. A, 2-letter A that we may use at the end of an English word. All right, your next word is came. Came, 1 syllable. Came. Jesus came to live with us on earth. Came. All right. We have a, and this one says came. It's the second sound, a. Okay, what is the rule for making this sound say its second, this vowel say its second sound? Well, we have a silent E here. We double underline our silent E's. Silent E has 3 rules so that you can use them. The first rule, number 1 for silent E is, it is there to tell the vowel to say its second sound. This vowel is saying its second sound, so that's rule number 1. It's there to tell the vowel to say its second sound. Your next word is west. West, 1 syllable. The pilgrims went across the ocean to the west. Okay. So we have wa, eh. E has 2 sounds. It's using the first sound. We don't need to mark it. And everything else is using its first. It only has 1 sound. Actually, has 2 sounds. Remember what they are? Z. And we say west. It's a first sound. We don't need to mark it. The next word is went. Went. One syllable. Went. All right. One sound, e, two sounds. We say we, it's the first sound. E, nt, there's nothing to mark. Your next word is lake. Lake, one syllable. Lake. Okay. O-A, A-R, second sound. What's making it say its second sound? Well, we have a silent E. It doesn't say a sound. O-A, and there's no sound here. It's a silent letter, and it's rule number 1. It tells the vowel to say its second sound. Okay. This one, I know William will know how to spell it because he uses one when he goes to music class. And the word is bow. Bow. One syllable, bow. You need a bow to play your violin. Bow. And you're going to use the ow-o multi-letter phonogram. Bow. This is a multi-letter phonogram. If you don't know it, you need to be watching your multi-letter phonogram video every day. Just listen to it. B-o. It's ow-o. It has two sounds. Which one is it? Bow. Ow-o. It's a second sound. So you're going to put a 2 above that. Number 7, your word is letter. Let-ter. Listen carefully. Listen to the t. Let-ter. You hear 2 T's. When we say letter, we only pronounce 1 T. That's why we break it in syllables, so you know every single letter. You sound out every letter that's there, and you know how to spell it. Otherwise, you wouldn't put 2 T's if you didn't do that. Okay, let. We have e, and it's using the first sound let. We don't mark it. We have a as in her. Underline your as in her. When you underline, don't underline way down here because it'll get in the way of writing your next letter. Make sure it's right underneath your letter. Okay? Let-ter. Your next word is soon. I hope we all come back to school soon. Soon. One syllable. And you're going to use the oo multi-letter phonogram. Soon. Soon. This consonant has 2 sounds. It's the first sound. We don't need to mark it. Oo. Underline your oo. Oo. 3 sounds. Which one are we using? Soon. Ooh. It's the first sound. We don't usually put a 1. We'll put a 2 or 3, but not a 1. We just underline it. Your next one, number 9, is very, very. She loves her mother very much. Ver, e. Ve, e. Okay. There's no multi-letter phonogram. V, e. 2 syllables. And I'm going to continue down here. Okay, I hope you're using your nice penmanship. What does this look like? It looks like a multi-letter phonogram, but it's not. This looks like as in her. As in her is pronounced . When I sound this out, I don't say ver. I say ver. I sound out every letter. So this is not a multi-letter phonogram, all right? E. It's the first sound of E. So we don't normally mark our ones. In this case, we will. So that will tell us this is not a multi-letter phonogram. It's just there to remind us, okay? Ver I. Why do I write a Y if it says I, very? Because English words don't end in I. So I need to replace it with a ya, I, because ya, I has three sounds. Ya, I. It's a second sound. Actually, it's not it's a second sound, but we don't put two. I'll tell you why. It has three sounds. The first sound is a consonant sound. It's a consonant sound. It's not a vowel sound. The second two sounds are vowel sounds. This is ya, I. So this sounds just like the vowel I. The second sound we underline. So we're actually using this sound here. This sound is actually the first sound of the vowel sound, and that would be the first sound. That's why we don't mark it. Your last word is rich. Rich. Those who have Jesus are rich. Rich, one syllable, and you have a multi-letter phonogram, which is the ch, k, sh, multi-letter phonogram, rich. Okay, one syllable, we have a multi-letter phonogram. We have the I, first sound we don't mark. That is ch, k, sh, rich. First sound, ch. We don't need to put a one. Okay? You didn't need to write this down. Okay, those are your 10 words. I need you to practice them every day. Write them out on a piece of paper. On the back side of this paper that you took these out, write them 10 times each on the back side today, 10 times tomorrow. Know how to read each word, all right? This will really help you be a really good reader. All right, if you have any questions, call me, text me. I'm here until 2:30 if you want to come and get some extra help. All right, let me know. We'll talk to you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.